Nice buck, Chad. Nice shot.
Thanks for watching North 45 Outdoors. My name is Nick Stead, along with me is Chad Heimbaugh. Today's video we're covering the Tip of the Mitt QDMA Predator Hunt and also the 2016 Black Lake Shivaree.
The Black Lake Shivaree is something that's been going on since 1961. It's basically just a big party that celebrates the sturgeon and all of its local heritage on Black Lake. All of the proceeds that are made from it go to Sturgeon for Tomorrow, which supports sturgeon conservations, hatcheries, habitat enhancement, and that kind of thing.
Luckily we were able to interview a few of the successful fishermen, and they were nice enough to share their stories and tell us all how it went down.
Let's start with your name first.
Sean.
And you're from Afton?
Yep.
How long have you been fishing this lake?
Shoot, at least 15 years.
15 years for sturgeon fishing?
Yeah, I've been fishing since I was 18 years old. Probably.
Is this your first one?
No, this would be the fourth.
Fourth one. All right, so you're pretty good with this, huh?
Yeah.
How deep was it?
I'd say 17 to 18.
17 and 18? Okay. And what was his length?
It was, I think, 57.
And 42 pounds?
Yep, 57 inches.
Okay. And you were number
5.
Number 5. Well, congratulations.
Thanks. Brian Bailey.
Where are you from, Brian?
Twin Lake, Michigan.
And how long have you been fishing this lake?
5 years.
And is this your first time sturgeon fishing? 5 years? Okay. And how deep was it?
17 feet.
17 feet. What was the length on it?
68.
68 inches. How heavy was it?
96 pounds.
96 pounds.
I'm Dan Bodinger from Chilton, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yep.
And how many times have you fished this lake?
This is probably my 6th.
6 times sturgeon fishing? And how deep was he?
Maybe 5-6 feet down.
5-6 feet down. And how much does he weigh?
It is 20 pounds.
20 pounds, the length?
47 inches.
You come over here from Wisconsin every year to come do the sturgeon fishing?
Yeah, a little family vacation.
Okay.
We have 4 brothers and a dad. We all come together every year.
Okay, great. Well, awesome. Thank you very much.
So they had their limit of 6 in less than 2 hours. It was over before it even started, it seems. It was a great turnout. A lot of people showed up. They came as far as Wisconsin. It was great to see everybody out there enjoying such an awesome event. It was just a great time.
Another thing we were fortunate enough to be able to cover recently was the Tip of the Mitt QDMA Predator Hunt. And a lot of times when you think about deer management, you don't necessarily think about the year-round process. A lot of people think it's just about shooting a certain deer or not shooting this deer during deer season, but there's a lot more that goes into it than that. There's food for the deer, there's habitat building, and predator control is a huge part of that. Coyotes and other predators can do a lot of damage to a deer herd and fawn crop, and if we can eliminate some of those coyotes and try to keep the population in balance, it'll promote a much healthier deer herd, and that's a big part of what Tip of the Mitt QDMA does. It's a lot more than just what goes on in the fall.
Right there, big dog Justin Brown.
A lot of the hunters use hounds, obviously, and the snow was just constantly melting and warming it up, and it was like jagged, and it was cutting the dogs' feet up, and they just weren't able to run them the way that they have in past years. But all in all, with the weather conditions, I think it was a pretty successful hunt, and it was a pretty good turnout.
3703!
There was a bunch of kids there that was great to see. That's another thing that QDMA really supports, is getting youth hunters involved in hunting, whether it's predator hunting or deer hunting. It's just something really important to focus on keeping the kids involved with the traditions and the heritage and just the whole aspect of it all. So of course, anytime you get a group of hunters together, you gotta eat. Everyone's hungry. QDMA put on an awesome lunch for everyone. They gave out prizes for the heaviest coyote, won a 30-06, and first place through 3rd teams actually took home cash prizes. Alan Shankleton and his team of Wolfpack were the overall tournament winners, and they were kind enough to tell us a little bit about what it is they do and share some of their experiences.
And how many times did you go out in the last 2 weeks?
I'd say probably 9 times. last 10 days, 12 days.
And how many animals did you get?
10 coyotes
14.
and 3 fox.
All right.
That's with dogs, trapping, calling, all sorts of.
Okay,
The
and
week was good with dogs running because we had some snow. And after that, the snow kind of went downhill and had to resort to other options.
We'd like to thank the successful fishermen at the Black Lake Shivaree that took the time to share their experience with us. We'd like to thank Tip of the Mitt QDMA for inviting us out to cover their predator hunt and their weigh-in. We had an awesome time doing it. We hope you enjoy this video. Make sure you keep an eye out for what we have coming up. We're going to be releasing Nick's turkey hunt from last year. We've got this turkey season coming. Morel season's right around the corner. We're out doing some shed hunting right now. It's just a great time in northern Michigan, so keep an eye out for those videos, and until then, get outside.